Hello, static form! Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good time zone everybody! We're gonna be working with the static form for today because we are going to be rigging one of my VTuber children from 2022, I'd like to say, who made a comeback and requested that I be their model parent once more. I'm also kinda nervous because it's sort of my first time-ish to rig a full VTuber model again on stream since 2022. We're gonna be doing like mesh edits, which is gonna be heavy, but let's hope and pray that my war machine can take it. And it will. Just a little bit more, you know? So this is what I've done so far. We've done the eyeball, and then the upper and lower lid reacts, like moves, depending on where the character is looking. Also, this is a VTuber model for Weiss Kitsu, one of my very first VTuber child. I've also done in the physics already for the eyes, and then you'll see while he's blinking, like there's a bounce effect, and then a little cute little thing that I've sort of discovered, like there's a lot of self-discovery moments for this here model. But for example, this is like for both halves of the face, okay? But we're only gonna see one, because I can only move one parameter at a time. I figured out how to make the pupil tiny when he's doing like an angry face. Angrier face, like see, even the ears moves down, and then it also moves up and outward when it's like, when the brow form is like doing this thing, and also the iris pupil, sorry. The pupil also rounds out when he's like happy, angry, happy, angry. While I could do this effect, the same effect back in the first model iteration, it's not as big in terms of motion. It doesn't curve down this all the way here, and the physics are like, I think, limited to like 2 parameters back then, but now it's like 1, 2, 3, 3 for the X parameter alone, and another 3 parameters for the physics Y, the up and down motion, yeah? Of course, the ears react to the blinking, and then there's also the mouth forms, which I'm kind of proud of, because it's not gonna feature V-Bridger mouth as much as I'd want to. I don't have the hardware to test it out, and also it's a learning curve for me. Anyway, so these are the mouth forms that I've done so far. I wanted it to be as expressive as I could. So there's a big smile, very curved frown, and then this is like the O, like then and then the teeth blend together in terms of the line art because of the draw order and stuff. And also there's a mouth X with the eyes, the eyelids doing the thing. Awesome. I'm just proud of the progress I have so far. And so far we have the angle X movement. As you can see, the center point is on the chin, but we're gonna move that around later on once we've done everything, because I'm gonna move the head further, like for example, further left, further right, so it looks like it's attached to the neck. But for now I only have a Y temp parameter, because I don't know, my brain just works like that. I don't want to put everything in Y angle for now. So let's see, we also have the mouth doing the thing, and then for the Y temp, I've already done the inside of the mouth and a bit of the top of the hair. It looks a little freaky, but trust the process, you know? So for today, our plan is to rig the Y angle and then rework the tail. We do have a tail, see? Wow, so flowy. Takes a bit to load in. But as you can see, it's like a little crunchy on the sides, so I want to rework the mesh so it's like smoother. But I do like how it looks so far, because it's like an overline and an underfill and overfill kind of technique, wherein the line art is actually a solid shape underneath the color layer. One thing I also did a self-discovery is the 3D rotation expression. Ooh, so fancy. And it's wherein... Well, hold on. I can't really explain it for now, but it does this thing where it does the thing for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Because supposedly, if we visualize it a little bit, this is what the Y angle would look like while he's looking up. And this is what it would look like when he's looking down. But that's a little too tiny. How about camera precision? That's much better, actually. I'll cheat it a little bit, because for the X angle, it's at 30 degrees. Let me see if I can do just 20. Uh-oh. So it's gonna be smaller, but I'll push it further using this here deform brush tool. So what I like to do is I like to do it piece by piece. So we're gonna hide the front hair layer folder and also the back of the head and also the ears. We're gonna focus on the face first. Maybe I'll just do it in a uniform way. So top face, and then we'll just extend the warp deformer box to make sure that everything is encased in the warp deformer. Oh yes. Because this will be the Y deformer, and there's a tendency to, how do I say it? Because sometimes, like for example, the HX top face isn't within the HY top face when you like move the parameter numbers around, and we don't want that. Okay. Huh? Yeah. Yes. Right now, I'm really just pushing things around and seeing what can be pushed further. And I'm trying not to overdo it, but I might actually be overdoing it. We're gonna work on the fringe first. Trust the process. But I'll definitely not be able to do the bald head look for the model, because that would require rigging an entire back side of the head. Although it's just one shape most likely, but it's another piece of illustration that I have to think about in terms of the making it look 3D, you know? So this tip of the fringe just hits under the lash. Hold on, let me see. And I want it to be a little lower when he's looking down. And this one a little higher. Oh yeah, actually, okay. We're on the right track-ish. When it comes to rigging, I find it's not meant to be perfect, like number symmetrical perfect. You can, but it's like very taxing to your brain. And I want to be nicer to myself because I have a tendency back then to be super meticulous in terms of the alignment, the numbers and all that stuff. And I still kind of am, but I try not to be so much nowadays because I gotta be kinder to myself. And I'm also keeping watch of where the parts are before I turn the head down. Like for example, this line intersection here is like just below, just at the edge of the bottom of the brow. And if he's looking down, I want that to move downwards a little bit. Then right now, I'm just trying to cover the dark, the what do you call this? The scalp a little bit, because maybe this scalp part might be seen once you rig the rest of the hair, but I'll figure it out in a bit. And it really helps to have a middle line, so if you're an aspiring rigger, you can probably pick up a few things by watching. It helps to have a center line. Although you can also make your own center line within Live 2D, but I just like to do it within Clip Studio Paint. Oh, okay, because we have the Y temp, and this is where I've rigged the up and down motion of the inside of the mouth. I don't know if I actually like the mouth widening as well. So let me go back to the mouth. Maybe let's do like a perspective kind of thing. Oh yes. Do you load up your child in VTube Studio at some point? Yeah, I do, for testing. But I'm not gonna do it for every step of the way, because there's only so much my War Machine can take. But yeah, I do that for testing, and then later on, once I've done all of this, I would also send a low-res copy to my VTuber child, the client, and for them to test it. I think maybe the mouth is a little too tilted up, like the inside of the mouth. Like you can almost not see the uvula anymore. Maybe up to here. Or maybe here. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna copy this state, and we're gonna paste it here. So it's like wearing your child's skin, yes. I'd be a skinwalker for a little bit. Or maybe I am a skinwalker. Maybe VTubers are skinwalkers, you know? Especially the VTubers who have multiple personas. Skinwalkers! Okay, I think we've done the front part of the hair, so we're gonna lower the opacity on that one. And then we're gonna go ahead and work on the first, like the upper half of the side hair. I like funk. We recently completed the whatever's out for the last season of Beastars for now. And I like the opening song, it's really nice. It's like, it's very funky as well. And I'm just pulling the bottom of the hair down. So the tip of this bit is like somewhere in between the nose. So I want it to be lower. Maybe a little lower still, you know? I'm checking like 2 parameters at the same time. That's why they're crossed like this. And I also like to check the physics window all the time. I want to hide this top part of the head. Either... Oh wait, the ahoge adoy. But then I don't think the ahoge can hide it all the way. Although it might. But then I'm not gonna risk it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a quick deformer. And then we're just gonna nudge this top part just a tiny bit. Very tiny. And then we'll delete it and then forget about it. Huh, interesting. Because the back of the scalp is still kind of peeking. So I'm going to adjust. Sometimes I forget to check the Y temp parameter. But I want to keep it in. What if I want to do the thing that we just did just now? I forgot what it's called. But for example, I want to copy this state. Because this one, for example, is too pulled back and I just want it to be here. I can just copy paste it to here without having to what do you call this, to comb through all of the parameters, you know? It'll make sense. Oh, okay. Look how wide that is. I think at this point, because of all the pushing around, it's more than 30 degrees actually. Like from the 3D, what do you call this? What term is that? 3D rotation expression. Because we had that set for 30 degrees for the angle, but since we keep pushing it, pretty sure it's more than that now. Really, rigging is a lot of trial and error. I know what to do. And it is to move this front chunk of hair, like the outer corners at least, a bit downward. I'll move it out of the deformers that it's in, and then I'll edit it from here. There you go. And then I'll just go ahead and delete this actually. Oh yes, there you go, it worked, yay! So the little bit on the second set of hair is now hidden. But I do want to push it just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Push. I do like the bottom of the hair. I like how it looks. Like in terms of the lifting. So I guess I'll just push the back of the head just a tiny bit then. Just so it rounds off. But it wouldn't be on the same level as when it's looking straight on. Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna change the perspective of the bottom of the hair a little bit. So it kinda looks like it's being stopped by the neck. Then I'll make that a little longer. Because when you're looking down, bits of your hair... When you're looking down, bits of your hair go up and vice versa. So it should go up, down rather, since he's looking up. And this one, if he's looking down, this bit will go up a little bit. Now for the ears. I was kind of thinking about reworking the ears a little bit. Because what we've got so far for the X angle is that when he's looking to the left or right, the ears kind of change a little. Actually, I want to change this up a little bit as well. But there's a bit of a, like the fold opening and closing, like this thing, you know. I want to put it in X temp again, just to make sure that it'll be easier for me. We're just gonna push this a little bit, you know. Okay, we're just gonna work on one ear, and then we're gonna copy paste at least the HX deformer, because I don't want to copy paste the entire ear again and then change all of the parameters, because that takes a while, like a while. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, reflect. And okay. I think maybe this is the one for the X ears. I just pushed it a little bit further. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, okay. There's a little bit more triangle edge there. It's not super flat. I know what I'm talking about. Oh yes, okay, great. Fantastic. And now for the angle Y, I was kind of thinking about... Well, first of all, let's push this down. And then I want to actually rig the inside of the ear, like the ear flaps. It does look nice though, but I want to make it look like it's like going upwards, although I could do it with physics, but I'm kind of thinking if I could push it further. Hold on. Because it's gonna look, I want it to look like this, for example, when he's looking up, and then when he's looking down, it's gonna look like this. Maybe I can cheat it with the physics. Actually, let's see if I can do something about that with the physics. Because for now, I already have a lot of X-ear L physics going on. Like, we have the brow angle, and even then the brow angle is so tiny, you can't even see it. And with the brow form, there's 35 effectiveness. Although I could just increase the angle, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So with angle X, when he's looking there, it's not even as effective as I want it to be, actually. Maybe I should have over-exaggerated the ear XL, like the X angle, but then how much more can I push it further? Maybe it should be like totally covering the pink. Okay, let's try that. I think I'll actually end up just copy-pasting this one ear. We're just braining this by using the physics. So we could like totally push it much further, yeah? Let me see if I can brain this. I'm going to copy this. Go to ear R, and then paste it there. I wonder if it'll work. Please work. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's okay. Fine, I'll copy paste it. Let's just focus on one ear for now. No problem. It's like, what, 5 minutes? It's fine. Okay, angle X. Oh, that's much better, actually. Okay, we're just gonna increase the angle then. So we can add in another input, which is angle Y, and also body Y. You can do it. X ear, carry everything. But it shouldn't be too much in terms of when I put it in VTube Studio. Because I know in terms of VTube Studio, the only thing that's limiting in general is the mesh points, but then I never really figured out how many mesh points you can go before your VTube Studio model starts lagging. But I don't wanna test it. Yeah, okay, and then angle Y. Oh, angle Y could be reversed though. Yes! Are you seeing this? So because of physics, and with the power of just the ear L maneuver, we're able to make it look like it's turned down. Yes! Could be a little more, I think. Yeah! Alright. Alright. That looks good. That looks good. Now to copy-paste the rest of it. Copy-paste the ear to the other side. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, this is near pixel perfect, if not pixel perfect. So we can delete the old version of the other ear. And then we're just gonna change. We're actually gonna copy it, so I need to screenshot it for a bit. Come on, War Machine. Yippee! I can screenshot without killing the laptop. Okay, I have my numbers on the other screen, so we're just gonna copy it. I'll just flip the physics and it should be good. Oops, not that one. Ta-da! He opens and closes his ears as he looks down or up. I don't like that the mouth is too low. So we are going to fix that. Oh, but then the molar. It's in the same draw order as the... Okay, hold on. Molar. 505. There you go. Maybe I should be like PNG forever. Just kidding. But I do like the silly little face that I have on, don't you think? It's like reference to Homestuck, that's for sure. If any of you have read that comic, it's been a while. Okay, so we're gonna do the corner angles right now. Pray for me. Although I've done it before, it's just that I'm doing it at a different approach, which is for every parameter, I make a new deformer. because I think it's easier to manipulate that way. This is what we needed. We don't need any movement on the XY, but for the corners, we need it. And it looks freaky right now, but don't worry. With the power of the what do you call this? The deform brush tool, we can do anything. I do want to hide the neck though, so I don't get confused. We're utilizing the, what was it again? I keep forgetting the term. 3D rotation expression. That's why he looks a little too extended right now. But don't worry, we're gonna push it. Happy weekend and good time zone. Yeah, exactly. Take it easy when you can. And I hope whatever weekend plans you have, you rest when you can. Oh yeah, actually. Oh well. It's okay. Believe in myself. Believe in the skills that I've accumulated thus far through all the years. Don't doubt myself now. Spent the day playing. Good! What were you playing? There's this one game that I want to try, and it's Repo. I want to try it. This April I will buy. Surely it's cheap enough for my computer in terms of like requirements and stuff. But I'll most likely play with Bihun for now. See if my laptop can handle it. Because as of right now, I can't... Although I can collaborate, but I can't collaborate with others while I stream. They can stream, but I'm not gonna. Because I can't do all of this streaming setup with Discord on, unfortunately. What more if I have a computer game on, you know? Manhunt Rice! Rice! Oh wait, yes. Sorry, sorry, I didn't see right away. Yeah, Manhunt Rice. Oh, I love Manhunt Rice. I miss the wire bugs. I used to play the Kinsek Glaive, and I would like fly forever using the wire bugs, you know. What do you mean? What do you like so far? And it's good that you gotten into Monster Hunter. Quick question, since you're holding Rice right now. Does the game have pods, like slinger pods? I don't remember. I started with Dual Blaze and switched to Insect Glaive to just get used to how it plays. Yeah! I think Manhunt Rice is like the fastest swinging like killing animation. Like World is definitely slower in terms of when you swing the thing, any weapon really. I don't believe it has slingers, at least I'm not familiar with them. Interesting. I guess in exchange for slingers, we have the wire bugs so we can have more airtime, you know? I miss the palicos, the dogs. My brain can't brain right now in terms of the upper left face, so let's see if I can do the lower left face. Cause I would usually go from here. There's like a big curve perspective when he turns his face, so it looks like the eye is downwards. Cause there's the pinch is like, the pinch in perspective is shorter, so I have to visualize what the pinch of perspective of this one is as well. Wirebug, too OP, I know, right? Our good friends, yes, they are. And since you're trying out the Insect Glaive, you will see what I mean by forever flying. I used to be able to just catch up with the monster by just jumping across the map when they're running away. Maybe it'll make better sense if I place in the rest of the hair. For now, I will trust myself. The hairline will be fixed as well. Actually, it's kind of bothering me right now, so let's do something about that. Killed my first Raytheon today. Oh, awesome! Yeah, the thing with Insect Glaive is that you can reach the back, which is awesome, you know? And you can, oh yeah, there's the mounting thing! Oh, it's coming back. And you can drive them to the walls or into a different monster. Kaiju battles, yeah! You can make them fight each other. I miss that. Can't do that in Wilds. But in exchange, you can pole dance on the backs of the monsters in Wilds. Like, there's like a wounding system. Then when you really dig deep into the wound as an Insect Glaive, you kind of do a pole dance maneuver on them. Pretty cool, I think. And the dual blades can like do a Attack on Titan moment on the wounds in Wilds. I miss Rice. I have the game, I can just pick it up. I never actually finished the DLC either. So at least that's something to do on my own time. I'm sad that I can't use both like you can in Wilds. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. The dual weapon thingy was first introduced in Wilds, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that's true. But, I think also in exchange for being able to use two weapons, you can never really fully utilize the second weapon. Like for example, if you're the type of gamer who wants all max stats, what do you call this? Like efficient dual whatever? I'm a Monster Hunter fan, I know the terms. Like for example, if you want to be really good at hunting horn, you want to have all the jewels that can buff your team members even further, but you can't have both jewels for the hunting horn and insect glaive, for example, unfortunately. But that's okay, pros and cons, you know. It's a lot of checking when it comes to the corners of the face. It doesn't make sense right now, but I'm trusting in the process. There's an easier way to do this, I swear. Like, I could have just, I don't know. Can't think right now. There could be an easier way to do this. I'm just not seeing it right now because, I'm stuck in my ways and I have to not be stuck in my ways. Oh, I'm scared all of a sudden. Because the Snow White live action is not good. I hope they don't touch Tarzan. It's also very good, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do bad. It's okay, we already have George of the Jungle, but still. I think they're also making Atlantis now. Oh. I'm scared, Mama! Atlantis is my favorite, I know! Oh, but surprisingly, I watched Atlantis and then Atlantis 2. Really disappointed in 2. I liked it, but the animation quality is so obviously B-team. But I think that was like, it was a thing back then. Same with Cinderella 2 and 3, and Pocahontas 2, you know. It's always the B-team. Another George of the Jungle after 20 plus years with Brendan Fraser. Aww. Oh. Oh, with George of the Jungle 2 though, they didn't get to hire Brendan anymore. And it's funny, because the new actor was like, the studio couldn't afford Brendan Fraser, so they got a new guy instead. Or something like that. Oh, I wanna watch that. It's been a while. There were a bunch of episodes for a TV series pitched that failed and was edited together into a movie. Yeah, I figured. Atlantis 2 does look like that, huh? But it's okay. It's still I still enjoyed it. It was really my thing really was just the animation quality, that's it. Oh, but they should have greenlit the show. That's too bad. I still keep puppeteering my head, giving me a bit of a headache, but, you know. If the music possesses me, there's nothing I can do about it, sorry. More of a sorry to myself. Well, the face angles are definitely wider than the first model that I made for Weiss, so that's good. With the leg, stop. Oh, I don't like that. Can you see that? Like if it's zoomed out, you can see the underline, but if you zoom in, it's not there. I mean, it's not really. I made sure it's like there's like a bit of distance between the color and the line. I'll leave that to future Kuwa. Lots of leaving it up to future Kuwa tonight, huh? I think what we've got so far is looking pretty good. We still have a bit of time to spare, so I'm just gonna keep polishing it. Especially since we still have the ears to work on, so I'm really just reflecting the stuff that I've done from one side to the other. Actually, I want to see what this looks like in the physics window, because we have a little physics moment with the ears. Whoa. Now that's a face angle. Okay, so what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna adjust the head shadow Yeah, I love Lilo and Stitch. I also missed the... I never got to finish the cartoon. The one where they collect the other cousins, you know? I never got to finish that one. There's so many shows in our queue, okay, but I really want to watch it. We'll watch it eventually. I miss Hawaii. Ever since I went to Hawaii, it's like, oh, I miss Hawaii. It's like the Philippines, but more expensive, and there are some Japanese speakers. And cleaner beaches, for sure. Wahoo! Yippee! We did it! I'll fix this some other time. But for now, I think it looks pretty good. Where's Head ZL? Okay. Now that we have all of this, I'll transfer all of angle X very gently to PX angle. And then same with angle Y, I'll change it to PX angle. Because we're gonna be using the power of physics. So temp X will change it to PX angle and temp Y as well. And since I want to do a bit of breathing with the head, like I want it to move up and down a little bit while it's breathing, we're just gonna go ahead and look for the breath. There you go, breath parameter. Wish I could be there for you. Give me... There you go. Now there's a bit of breathing. Ooh. And I think maybe I want to add a little bit of mouth open action. Kind of like what my model does. Well, not right now, but what my model does is if she opens her mouth... Oop, it's not that one. Where is it? There's a bit of a mouth up action, you know? You know, it's like meow, 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 meow. That is everything for today's stream. We did a lot today, actually. I'm pretty proud of us. Thank you. Thank you so much for sticking around if you're still here. And thank you so much for, like, enduring my singing and my rambling, my yapping, and all that stuff. This is what we got so far, really. The center point right now is at the chin, which is fine. I'll just put a rotation deformer. So, like, for example, look, it looks really messed up right now because it's not attached to the neck. But I can easily just put a rotation deformer and then move it around so it looks like it's attached to the neck. So, should be fine. Thank you so much for watching my stream, and if you're watching it in the future, make sure to also go tell your friends about my stream and also my art and animation. Most likely in the future, my commissions are still open, so yeah, go check them out. It's all in the links below. Anyway, thank you! Goodbye!